What if I told you that an ordinary-looking pocket nickel from the late 1960s, one that could easily be gathering dust at the bottom of a generic plastic change jar, holds a historic, design-altering secret and a pristine market value that recently shattered public records to sell for over $1,000? Welcome back to Coins Heritage, your ultimate sanctuary for unlocking the intense psychological thrills, the deep historical mysteries, and the massive hidden fortunes waiting inside everyday pocket change. Today, we are pointing our high-magnification digital lens at a massive, transitional powerhouse born from the heavy machinery of the American West, the iconic 1968 United States Jefferson Nickel. To successfully map out the potential fortunes hidden within your own coin rolls, we must first master the architectural design alterations and the strict structural parameters of this vintage piece. The front features Felix Schlag's legendary, deep relief profile of America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, facing left, framed by the phrases "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," right next to the crisp date of 1968. What makes this specific year an absolute holy grail for design historians is the sudden, permanent relocation of the mint mark. For decades, mint marks were stamped on the back of the coin. But starting in 1968, the United States Mint permanently moved the mint mark to the obverse side, nestling a sharp capital letter D right beneath the date, right next to the tip of Jefferson's ponytail. Flipping this coin over reveals Schlag's classic rendering of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia plantation, capped by the proud phrases "E pluribus unum," United States of America, and the face value 5 cents. Composed of a durable standard base metal alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, this piece maintains a solid production weight of exactly 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. To fully grasp why elite registry set collectors engage in such high-stakes bidding wars over this year, we have to travel back to the historic, high-pressure era of 1968. The United States was navigating an incredibly chaotic chapter of modern history, marked by the height of the anti-war movement, the tragic loss of historic national leaders, and an exploding commercial retail economy that demanded physical hard cash flow. To keep the gears of business moving smoothly, the Denver Mint ran its mechanical presses at a non-stop, breakneck pace, churning out a massive production run of over 91 million pieces. Because they were distributed by the millions to fill everyday cash registers, a standard worn, heavily scratched pocket find is incredibly common today and holds a realistic collector value of just its face value of 5 cents. However, because these hard copper nickel surfaces violently collided inside giant steel factory bins, the vast majority were instantly covered in ugly bag marks and heavy friction lines. Finding a 1968 nickel that completely bypassed public circulation and perfectly preserved its original, blazing satin mint luster is an absolute statistical miracle. Furthermore, elite collectors search aggressively for the legendary full steps designation, meaning the tiny horizontal steps leading up to the Monticello mansion are completely sharp, distinct, and unbroken. Because the 1968 dies were incredibly worn, finding a perfect strike is nearly impossible. A virtually flawless, museum-grade specimen certified in an elite mint state 67 condition completely stunned the numismatic community, shattering records by selling for a staggering $1,058 at a major public auction due to its absolute perfection. But the real psychological adrenaline rush lies in tracking down the spectacular factory blunders born from that rapid production environment. Collectors search aggressively under heavy magnification for the famous 1968 D repunched mint mark varieties, showing a distinct double-stamped D under the date. We also scan the surfaces for dramatic double-die reverse errors on the pillars of Monticello, major clip planchets missing a chunk of metal, and rare coins accidentally struck on silver 10-cent dime blanks. If you discover a pristine or unusual 1968 D nickel, never clean or polish the metal, as doing so destroys its original factory surface instantly. Shield your rare finds in safe archival holders, and let me know in the comments if your quarter, or rather, your nickel, shows a flawless satin luster or a hidden air marker. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!